Thanks to those joining me live, and to those that will be joining me on archive. You're watching DStyleBoxing. Check it out, or you're listening to DStyleBoxing. Check it out. Right? You know, so Undisputed played a clip of Victor Ortiz talking about how Floyd Mayweather can't crack an egg, and um, you know, I can't play the audio or anything, but Victor Ortiz, I'm sure you could find it, but Victor was like, "Yo, man, like I was like in the ring and like, and he caught me with a right hand, and then I was like, okay, all right, and then he hit me again, and then I was like, okay, all right, then he hit me again a third time, and I was like, huh, then he hit me a fourth time, and then I was like, man, this guy can't crack an egg, like really, Victor, if like if Marcos Maidana said this, or I don't know, like someone who gave Mayweather a competitive fight, like then I'll listen to them. But like Victor Ortiz, the dude basically mentally checked out after like 4 rounds. Are you shitting me? Yeah, man, it's just it wasn't the punches. It was just all the all the stuff he does. Mayweather, he just does all this stuff, the elbow and I was just frustrated, man. I was just like, hey, what's going on? Hey, shut up, right? Get the fuck out of here, right? He knocked you out. Like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, but I was like looking at the ref, and I was like, yo, I mean, first I headbutted him, then the ref stopped, and then I I tapped gloves with him 4 times, and then I hugged him, then I kissed him on the cheek, and then they separated us, and then I touched gloves again, and then they separated us, and then the ref says box. And when the ref said box, I went to Floyd and I gave him a hug. I want to give him a hug and I want to give him a kiss in the cheek, and then the guy punches me. Just because the ref says box doesn't mean you should throw a punch. Yeah, Victor Ortiz was looking for a way out of that fight. Okay, a notorious quitter. Right? I don't want to hear Victor Ortiz give his take. All right, Victor Ortiz is a sad, sad, sad individual. Right? I mean, I'm ashamed to say that at any point in my life I was a big Victor Ortiz fan, because I was. Right? I was a big Victor Ortiz fan when he was coming up. He was a young, bright kid. People talked about him being the next Oscar De La Hoya. And he could have been that if he had the mental fortitude. But he didn't have the mental fortitude, right? He just didn't have it. Ever since he said, oh, this boxing thing, I got to reevaluate my life. This boxing thing, I don't know if it's for me. Ever since he said that, get the fuck out of the sport then, right? Get the fuck out. Stop wasting my time. Okay, stop wasting all of our times. Stop wasting your opponent's time, and stop wasting fucking boxing's time, right? So fuck Victor Ortiz, okay? And the hell with the stupid analysis that, especially Skip Bayless. I mean, Shannon Sharp's not that bad, okay, but Skip Bayless. I mean, what a blithering idiot. What? He's a WWE character on fucking Fox Sports 1. That's what he is. Him and Stephen A. I mean, they were perfect together. It's just it's he says things for shock value. He doesn't believe these things. Okay. I have said at this point, with 10-ounce gloves, with those big pillows, he couldn't knock me out. Like, shut up, Skip. Okay, probably nausea will knock you out. Okay, are you kidding me? Anybody would. Corey Spinks will knock him out. Anybody can knock out Skip Bayless. Get the fuck out of here, right? He couldn't knock me out. Like, shut up. Okay, I'm tired of this big pillow. Well, I did a video yesterday with Hypnotype, and for whatever reason, it got flagged for copyright. What? Like, really? So we'll redo that video. But anyway, which is why I'm very hesitant to play stuff like from Fox Sports 1, any audio or anything like that. Okay. But it's okay. I mean, are they going to copyright this? You know, because I'm talking like Victor Ortiz. Look at me. I'm a quitter. I like. First of all, Victor Ortiz has said different things throughout the years, ever since the fight happened, right? Hey, I don't know what happened, man. I was just like there, and he's just like, okay, you're just gonna hit me like that when I'm trying. Like, I was like, all right, okay, cool. It's like that, huh? Yeah, it's like that. You got knocked out, you fucking stupid ass. When you say it's like that, it actually means like, okay, I'm gonna do something about it. You didn't do shit about it. Okay, then you late, and then he stood there in a fucking stool like an idiot, laughing. Like after he got knocked out, the dude was laughing. Go back and look at the fight. After he gets knocked out, they stand him up, and he's in the stool laughing like a fucking blithering idiot. Well, what's funny, you stupid ass? People just paid a lot of money to watch a fight, to watch you fight. Not to see you bail out like that. Not to see you like headbutt somebody in the head, you fucking dirty motherfucker. Trying to complain about an elbow, you're fucking Billy goating people. Get the fuck out of here. Right? I just got knocked out. You see that? He hit me while I was trying to give him a hug. He wanted to hug and kiss. Victor Ortiz wanted to hug, and he wanted to kiss, and he wanted to get in a bromance with Floyd. And, what the fuck? Are they going to play the George Michael song for you? Okay, we're never going to love again. Did he have guilty feet? The guilty feet have no rhythm, Victor Ortiz. All right? Why are people asking Victor Ortiz's opinion? Why would you ask someone who checked out? Like the way Floyd fights, he fights like that against everybody. I didn't see Marcos Maidana, obviously Marcos Maidana did some dirty shit, It's when Floyd was putting an elbow in his face, Maidana threw a knee at him. Like, I'm not condoning that. Okay, but he didn't like cry about it. Okay, you didn't see him like laugh on the stool like an idiot after getting knocked out. Look at that moron over there. Hey, the post fight, he's all like, hey, in the press conference. I don't know, man. And I was like, in the fight, and like, I don't know, like, but I guess he won. Hey, what are you gonna do? Like, what are we gonna do? I know what we're gonna do. You need to get the fuck out of the sport. Is what you need to do, right? Don't ask us what we're gonna do, right? Let me tell you something. Victor Ortiz. I mean, let's just go down the list. Maidana, okay, Mayweather. Look at the Josecito Lopez. Okay, I loved Josecito Lopez's post-fight interview after that fight. I love that interview. Okay, I love that interview. When he was just standing there and they were asking him like, "Hey, was he hurting you?" He's like, "Yeah, it was hurting me, but you think I was gonna quit?" Nope, I was never gonna quit. I'm not a quitter. Like right in front of his face too, just saying it right in his face. Like, I ain't gonna quit. I ain't no quitter. Like your boy over here, Victor Ortiz. Okay, and then the colossal fight. Come on, man. He could have gotten up. Get the fuck out of here. All right? He could have gotten up in that colossal fight. You're shitting me. And then he looked terrible in his last fight with Berto. I mean, the dude, he's irrelevant. So the fact that they're bringing him back to keep him relevant, and he's saying all these stupid things. Are you still playing with your ponies over there? Okay, Victor Ortiz, and those weird parties of yours with ballerina suits. Are you still doing that? Okay. I mean, I know they said you're going to be the next De La Hoya. That's not what they meant. Okay, they were talking about the ring. All right, but I guess you chose the other path. But look. Jesus Christ, man. And what do you care what does with his life? His personal life. I'll stop. Look, the day Victor Ortiz shuts his mouth, stops talking boxing, and just leaves the fucking sport, right? Then I'll stop talking about him. How about that? Right? Boxing is my love. It's my passion. It's what I like to watch, the warriors in the ring. He's not a fucking warrior. Okay, get that fucker out of my fucking sight. I don't want to hear about him. I don't want to see him. Okay? He's like in my personal space. That's what boxing is. Get him out of my fucking sight. Right? Get him out of my sight. Tired of that guy. Did he really laugh when Josecito Lopez broke his jaw? Jesus Christ. How did he laugh with a fucking broken jaw? yeah, man, he broke his jaw, man. He broke his jaw. He broke his jaw. He broke his jaw, man. Fucking stupid ass. Right? Look, the broken jaw, like, here's the thing, right? If that was the only time he quit, fine. Okay? But I mean, come on. It's a pattern here, right? It's a pattern. The Collazo one was just sad. That was sad. Okay, Man of Water put in the chat. It's Collazo, it was just sad. It was a sad sight to see, right? And then here's how you know he's a bitter, sad, bitter man. Here's how you know. Okay, he couldn't stop talking shit about Marcos Maidana, right? Like all those years, just talking all that shit. I didn't see you get in the ring with him again. I didn't see Victor Ortiz get in. Maidana would have got in the ring with him again. All right? Especially right after. I didn't see you jump right at it. I didn't see you say, oh, you know what? He beat me. Like, get me back in the ring with him. He almost made you quit the fucking sport. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Maidana. All right, I'm not going to take anything away from him. And then here comes the but. But, I'm definitely a better fighter. I'm a superior fighter. I'll beat him. I'm not impressed with him. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, talking about Maidana ain't shit, and Maidana's a piece of shit, and he's overrated. Like, are you kidding me, dude? That dude snatched your fucking soul. Like, everywhere you walk, you have a tattoo of Maidana, okay? That's like, every time people see Victor Ortiz, that's all they picture. Okay, the guy that got destroyed, right, and just quit he wanted to quit the sport, and he wanted to do other things, right? He's just a bitter, bitter, bitter man. Man of Water, he was boxing well against Berto, but he has no heart and quit as soon as he got caught. He's like the opposite of Khan. Yeah. I mean, if like Khan gets knocked out, and I know I clown the guy for having a weak chin, but you can't take this away from Khan, man. The guy's got heart. I mean, he'll fight until you knock him out. He'll be out on his feet. He's still fighting. Okay, so you got to give that to Khan, all right? And don't get me wrong, man. I'm not one of those people that a fighter quits one fight. That's it. I'm done with that guy. Like that's not me. Okay, it's the way he quit, right? It's like, let's run it down the line. First, the Maidana fight. Let's say he was young and he was hurt, and so I mean, let's be honest, man. He hurt Maidana just as well. I mean, they were exchanging. That was a war. So I give him that. But he mentally just quit. He didn't want it no more. I mean, he was questioning everything, and he claims he was out on his feet, and that's why he said what he said. But let me tell you something. That's not a good excuse. It's when he said that he doesn't know this boxing thing's for him. If that shit runs through your mind and you say it out loud one time, that's enough for me. All right. But fine. Okay. He continued his career. All right. And then, I sometimes wonder, man, if when Berto had him hurt, if Ortiz didn't land that big shot that knocked down Berto, I think he would have quit too. All right. But he got some confidence when he saw Berto go down and Berto was hurt. Right. And the rest of the fight, people forget it was a little more technical after that. And Berto was slowed down after 4 rounds. So he couldn't really put it on Ortiz like that. And then, obviously, the second time with Berto, same shit. As soon as Berto had him hurt and he couldn't hurt Berto again, he quit. Okay, the Collazo fight, quit. Josecito Lopez, quit. Okay? I mean, it's a pattern with this guy. The Floyd Mayweather fight, he fucking quit. Right? That's what he did. People could call it whatever you want. Right? What Victor Ortiz did with his head in that fight is completely it's inexcusable. It's unacceptable, right? This is not like putting your head in an inconvenient spot like a Bradley or a Holyfield, okay? Which many people already have a problem with. This was a Billy Goat fucking headbutt, right? With a fucking cranium. That's fucking stupid, man, right? Because he was getting frustrated that he couldn't hit Floyd. Floyd wasn't using his elbow that moment he did that. Okay, he just got frustrated because he was getting hit and he couldn't hit him. And when you watch that fight again, when you really watch it, like it's he rarely hit Floyd. I know, like when I watched it live, like I thought Victor Ortiz was really putting it on Floyd. When I rewatched it again, it's pretty clear, especially when they show like before he Billy goated him, Ortiz just missing all these punches that he's throwing with all his might, and nothing's landing. And Floyd just looks cool and calm, collective. He's in control, you know. But there you go. I'm tired of Victor Ortiz trying to find a way to be relevant. Okay, I'm just tired of this guy. There's not one name right now in boxing that I despise more than Victor Ortiz. There just isn't. I can't stand this kid. Right? I just can't stand him. I don't even want to see him fight anymore. Okay, I just like be gone. Like leave already. Okay? Just like you said after the Maidana fight, this boxing thing is not for you. Like leave. Bye. All right? Like, why is it taking so fucking long? Like, just leave. So I hope he fights Rios so Rios can finish his career for good. Someone put post-fight with Maidana. That boy said, I don't deserve to get beat up like this. Yeah, he did. Mayweather and Ortiz were both dirty. Yeah, but Ortiz quit. Rios, I just don't want to see Ortiz anymore. And I don't even want to see Rios for different reasons anymore either. I mean, that's just past it. But like he's past it. But fucking knows, man. Like Victor Ortiz. Like, let me say this, and it's probably what pisses me off about Victor Ortiz, right? Victor Ortiz had the physical tools to be a fucking superstar. Okay. I mean, he had power. He had decent speed. You know, he could have always improved as a fighter. And I mean, he definitely lacked, heart. Okay, but all the intangibles to me were there. They were there. When I was watching him on the come up, and he just like how many fighters I've seen that have the heart and wish they had the physical attributes that a Victor Ortiz has. Because Rios is not as, talented as Victor Ortiz. He's not, okay? I mean, I'm not saying Brandon Rios isn't talented, okay, but he just isn't as talented as Victor Ortiz. He's not as naturally gifted, physically. But the one thing Brandon Rios has is heart. Okay, the one thing he's got toughness. That kid ain't gonna quit, right? And I've always told people, just like there's a difference between telling a lie and being a liar, right? There's a difference. Everyone tells lies, but not everybody's a liar. Okay, it's the same thing. A fighter could quit, sometime in their career, and not really be a quitter, right? I mean. But Victor Ortiz is a quitter, right? There is a certain breaking point that he has where he'll just shut down. Okay, he'll start thinking to himself, "I don't deserve this." Okay, he'll want it to end immediately, and he crumbles. Okay, he reaches that point of crumbling. All right, and it's a deep, dark place that elite fighters go to all the time that he refuses to go into, right? He can't stand it. So I don't know who would win that fight at this point. I just don't. Victor Ortiz might knock him out, but Brandon Rios can. But Brandon's not going to quit. And yes, Brandon could make him quit. Okay, he might even knock him out too. But I know people are still interested in that fight. I'm not. I don't want to see Victor Ortiz anymore. That fight was interesting 5 years ago. Let's see here. That's how Noma sounds in English. Yeah. Duran never lived that shit down, did he? But Duran had a pedigree, and did he make up for it? That's up for anybody's interpretation. But Duran had some amazing fights, so I'm not going to put Duran in the same category as Victor Ortiz. Okay, it's just it isn't going to happen. I don't know. Somebody asked why he's on TV. I don't know why the guy's on TV. All right, they're interviewing past Mayweather opponents, and I guess Victor Ortiz is one of them, right? And and his his opinion's irrelevant to me. So, but that's all I got to say about that. And I'm out. Peace.